John from Monstercraftsman. Today we're going to be installing a stainless Biltwell seat hinge. It's a pretty easy installation, but we wanted to just go through the process of putting it on correctly so you can be completely confident when you purchase it. So just follow along. So when you're getting ready to install your seat hinge, the best thing to do is to put it on a seat. This is a nice wood seat that we have that's going on this bike. And it helps you be able to kind of figure out where do you want the seat, you know, and how are you going to put the hinge on. You can put it up here, you can slide it all the way down. Personally, what I want to do is install the hinge so that the hardware that holds it together just clears this frame rail. And the problem is there's a radius on the seat hinge that's different than the radius on the down tube, and we're going to have to grind this a little bit flatter to make it mate better. Now, if you are going to have to grind down the part of the seat hinge that is going to be welded to the frame, you're going to want to disassemble it from the rest of the hinge. And obviously I just have it mocked up on the seat, so I'm going to take the seat off as well. So there's the seat hinge by itself. And then in this particular seat hinge, there's just a shoulder bolt. When you final assemble this, when you're done with it, when you're going to ride your bike, you definitely want to put Loctite on that bolt. So here's the three pieces of the seat hinge. This is the part that we're going to grind down. Now when you're getting ready to grind down the seat hinge, you want to make sure you find the cheesiest safety glasses possible. And you want to wear them because it's going to protect your eyes. Now that we have the bottom part of our seat hinge grinded, we're going to see how it fits on the frame. And I could grind it a little more, but there's a gap, and I kind of like that because I can fill that in and really penetrate the weld into the seat hinge and into the frame. So that's going to be good. We're gonna now reassemble the seat hinge, and we're gonna mock it up, and then we're gonna tack it. Now the seat hinge is all grinded down. The seat's all reassembled to the seat hinge, and I have the actual seat hinge mocked up on the frame. It's actually ready to tack. What you want to do is you want to put it on your frame, and you want to just center it as best you can. You want to look at both sides of your seat and make sure that they're equal. And you just want to put one tack on to start, because you can always re-center, because it's just literally barely sitting on the frame. The other thing I wanted to show you was how I have the seat hinge so that the bolt just barely, when it comes out, it'll barely clear the seat rail. And that's how I want it, personally. You can put it any way you want. What we're going to do now is we're going to put a tack on the seat hinge, the part that you're going to be welding onto your frame. And we're going to make sure everything's straight. Now we're going to take the seat and the rest of the seat hinge apart, and we're going to do a final weld on it after we put a few more tacks. Now that we have one tack on it, you can actually check and see the seat hinge is straight, and it definitely is. I'm going to put a second tack on the other side, because once you put this tack on the other side, you will be able to obviously tweak it. So we have our two tacks on it, and now we're going to disassemble it, and we're ready to weld it. It's never a good idea. It's never a good idea to weld something that's going to get extremely hot and has a bolt connected to it. It's just a no-no. put 2 more tacks on the bottom side. Now here's our seat hinge fully welded. It took me about 5 minutes to actually weld it. It took me maybe about 20 minutes to just set it up. To get the hinge put together with the seat, mock it up. Pretty easy job. Check out Monstercraftsman. We sell the seat hinges. We can install them for you as well.